Hey there, Rich and Nicole. Dave Landry here with the Gervais Group, Keller Williams, Cape Cod and Colonial Partners. I was out and about this afternoon and figured I'd just do a drive-by of 25 Sanderson, and I can show you the outside and what it looks like. Obviously we can't get inside because I guess there's polyurethane that's drying and they're getting ready for the open houses this weekend, but I thought I would at least give you a little bit of an advanced shot of the outside. So this is 25. That's what the outside front looks like. It appears to be like vinyl siding on the outside, but all the windows, a lot of the improvements, there's some painters taking place inside. There's open houses this Saturday as well as Sunday from 1 to 3, so I expect it'll be fairly well attended. This one, by the way, is also being featured on the Magnolia Channel Beachfront Bargain Hunting Renovations. So these folks bought this thing back in the March time frame, and they have invested a lot of money in the improvements inside as well as outside. So all of that information is included in the documents that I emailed you. So they haven't really owned it all that long. They are. There's also a disclosure that the listing broker has a financial interest in the property. Matter of fact, she and her husband bought it, and they have renovated it, and they're in the process of flipping it. So you can see there's still some construction materials out here. It is sort of a fine stone driveway, and that continues up. The fine stone and landscaping timbers continue up the walkway to the porch and deck. It looks like there's new decking and railings as well, so it looks like those are all according to code, which of course would be important for you guys as you are in the process of considering putting a daycare here as well. So the backyard is still, it's graded, there is loam down, but no seed as of yet, so it gives you an indication of what kind of condition it is in from a landscaping perspective. But down below you have that standpipe there. This is where the brand new septic system is located. So once seeded, you'll have a fairly nice back fenced in yard at a lower level anyway. And here on the back of the house, you have, of course, your utilities and service entrance. There's propane fuel here. You see a nice deck out here. And there's two double sliders in that lower level. Once I get inside, I'll have an opportunity to show you what that looks like in a little bit more detail. But I can envision, if you wanted to use that as a daycare, that's the Cape Cod shower out here. You might be able to come out and 2 steps down to the lower level where once grassed in, you've got a nice little play area down there that for the most part is fenced off. There's one section of fence you might want to put in there to make it completely fenced. And then back here you have more landscaping. The woods out here is pretty natural. I'm showing the side lot line is where the tree line is. And here it looks like there's the beginnings of some steps. Oh, it looks like there was a little bit of a koi pond here too as well. So a little bit of nice landscaping. I can see if I can traverse up through here. There's the brand new Fujitsu heat pumps. And you can see on the outside of the house, the windows are all brand new as well. And the mini splits wiring and conduit runs along the side of the house as well. This is what the outside over here looks like in the front. It's kind of a hilly area, which sort of acts as a good barrier to the road down below. I'll take a slow pan so you can see what this looks like. So that's just a quick view of the outside of the property. Here you can see the gas vents for the furnace down below. And steps down, steps up. I can't go in, but I can actually show you what the deck here looks like. Nice deck seating area, entryway. So while it's only the outside and not the inside, I figured as much as I could show you as early as possible would help in your decision-making process, of course, along with all the documents that have been sent your way. Again, this is the driveway coming up, the house, fenced border, and the driveway coming out. So that's the outside of 25 Sanderson. Glad to hear things are going well in DC. Looking forward to getting caught up. I'll send you this video as a little bit of a teaser up front, and of course I'll send you the more full video tour once I can get in and at the open house on Saturday. Until then, take care, be well. David Landry signing off. Hello there, Rich and Nicole. Dave Landry with the Gervais Group, Keller Williams, Cape Cod, and Colonial Partners, back again with the second part of the video tour of 25 Sanderson Drive in Plymouth, Massachusetts. It's fortuitous that we did an outside tour yesterday while the weather was pretty welcoming. Today we'll be doing the inside, and it's actually raining out here in Plymouth, so it's a good idea that we are going to be focusing on the inside. So 25 Sanderson is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It is a contemporary home. It is listed at 765,432, sort of a marketing play on the countdown to the beach. It's less than half an acre, just less than a half an acre, 0.41 acres. And there's about 2,600 square feet of room inside. It does have town water. It has a private septic system, even though the house is listed as a 3-bedroom house. The septic system has been designed for a 4-bedroom house. So there's definitely room to add a 4th bedroom if you wanted to do that at some point down the road. So let me flip the camera so that you can see a view of the property. So this is the driveway, and there's the home sitting up on a knoll. It is sort of a split entry design, multi-levels. The kitchen is on the sort of the top level, with the exception of there's what they call the tree house. There's a loft ladder that goes up to an additional room loft above the kitchen, which is kind of cute. I'll show you that in a few seconds. So this is a look of the backyard. The landscaping is this fine stone It seems to be very well landscaped. And it has these pressure treated timbers with that fine stone continuing. You get a picture of sort of a golf cart driving by, which is a common way that people here in the Kingsbridge Shores tend to want to traverse around. So let's go up to the entry level. All the decks are all redone and new. A nice seating area here. And you do get a nice view of the backyard. And there's another deck up there as well that I'll show you. So this is the main entryway. You enter into sort of a mudroom area. And I'm going to remove my shoes here so that I don't track water throughout the house. But kind of a neat entry area. Cupboards. This is the split entry design I talked about, up to the kitchen area and then down to the lower levels. So let's start at the top. Nice open concept. Kitchen, fireplace, nice beam ceilings. We're here during the open house, so there's other foot traffic in the house, but this upper level opens up to a beautiful deck outside at the top level. You get a sense for the glass and the natural light coming in. Fans above. That is the infamous treehouse, which I will attempt to get up there and show you. But in here, nice design features. The shiplap in the kitchen. Yeah, the stainless steel, upgraded appliances, electric stove, huge sink, dishwasher, and then you see that shiplap on the walls. The nice seating area.
It is a 3-bedroom, but the septic is brand new and it's a 4-bedroom septic.
Fireplace. You can see the mini split controls. Lots of glass. Bringing in natural light. And then this is the treehouse. Interesting, a little bit of a challenge to navigate, but see if I can get us up here. And here you have the treehouse. Skylight. It's equipped kind of with a cute branch. Lots of light. And as you can see, that's the entryway. I'm not sure you would want to bring your daycare students up there, but obviously well done. It's a 2.5 bath home. The half bath is off of the kitchen area. So you have a vanity, toilet, and nice, not totally floor to ceiling, but almost floor to ceiling windows throughout that bring in the sunlight.
Oh, yeah.
So this again is the entryway mudroom. let's take a walk down to the next level, which is where 3 bedrooms and a full bath are located. So again, the view out the front, coming down the hallway, the stairs to the lowest level, which of course would be the space you're considering. Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Going down the hallway,
Wait, what's
bedroom
that
1.
door?
Good sized bedrooms. This overlooks the backyard. You can get a better view of what the back looks like from here. And then stepping into the corner, you can get an idea for the size of this bedroom. Pretty good size. Looks like a queen bed there. And then going back out to the hallway. Bedroom number 2. Again, good size. This one has a fireplace in it. And because of that, I'm assuming this would be considered the primary. Still some construction equipment out there, but you get an idea for the landscaping in the backyard. Again, another view of the back. And then I will lean into this corner so you can get an idea for the size of this bedroom. Again, another queen bed with a closet. And then over here you have the last of the 3 bedrooms. This one's the smallest of the 3. This hardwood flooring continues throughout the house, by the way. Brand new hardwood flooring. You can see again outside. So this bedroom happens to be positioned in the front corner. And again, closet. Good size closets in here. And then
Yeah.
the first of 2 full baths. This one has double vanity, tile floor. A linen closet. And then this has a toilet, and you have a full shower or bath.
Find another piece of that wood.
This is the first of 2 open houses. It's about 130 or 140, so already fairly heavily attended. So this is the level with the 3 bedrooms and 1 of the full baths. There's a linen closet here in the hallway. And then we're going down to the lower level. They do have access to all sorts of storage along the way. So you get tons of storage in this room. And then continuing on down to the lowest level. And here is the utility room. So here you have the entrance for the town water, which is metered. And then you have this brand new combination hot water, forced hot water, baseboard heating, and you also have the controls for the air conditioning as well.
Let's look upstairs one more time. And Abby,
Continuing down.
The plane.
On this level you have,
No.
yeah, the full bath. This is a shower, walk-in shower. Sink and toilet. And because this is on the lowest level, this is the bathroom that would be used by a potential daycare operation. So on this level, again, that same color flooring, you have a little wet bar, which would be convenient for a daycare operation with a sink and a beverage refrigerator. But let me give you an idea of, I think the floor plan is included in the documents that I sent, but you can see, I'm going to pan slowly, the size of this room. It does have a fireplace. And that is the door to the bathroom. The laundry is also located down here. So this is the laundry room. You have the hookups for the washer and dryer. And this is also heated in here as well. And of course, you have the interior access through the stairway. But they have two sliding doors back here. Over here is the Cape Cod shower. Nicely done. And then, let's see if I can step on my stocking feet to show you that. That's the Cape Cod shower, all brand new in there. And you have a deck. And of course that's accessible over there. If you walk around to the right, that's the driveway that we came in. So as you can see, that lower level, once seated, would make a nice play area. And having that off of this back door would make that convenient for that operation if you decided to go ahead with those plans. So again, let me go into this corner. I know you wanted to focus a lot on the size of this room, but it's a pretty good size room. So let me flip the phone. So this concludes the inside portion of the door. I'll go ahead and tag this on to the rest of it and resend you that video. Take a look at it. Let me know what your thoughts are on the overall property. I'm available today and tomorrow. I'm also going to ask some questions on the way out of the listing broker. So in the meantime, let me sign off. David Landry with Gervais Group, Keller Williams, Cape Cod, and Colonial Partners, signing off.